Hello, hi, good morning. It's Wednesday. Mike is going out of town today again. Dragging my ass into work. Looking cute though. But of course I'm gonna be sweaty and disgusting by the time I actually get to the office. BT dubs, what the hell is this? I think my tanner like went rogue. I don't know. I also think it might be partially left over from my chemical peel, and so it's like peeling really slowly. I don't know, but it makes me look like I have some kind of like hickey situation. I don't know. I can't be bothered. And tonight I'm going to dinner with my friend Leslie and Wilson and Brent, and I will take you guys with me for that if they will let me. And so I've made a lot of plans this weekend, or this weekend. What are you doing, eyebrow? So that I'm busy. You know what I mean? I'm not just kind of like by myself, because man, when you construct your life around somebody, like I've never thought about myself as being a codependent person, but I suck at like being by myself now that I have Mike. Like Mike and I have been together 5.5 years now, and so it's like when he leaves I'm just like, oh, I'm an independent woman, and then I'm like, wait, what do I fucking do with my hand? Why does my nose look so red? These are the questions we're asking ourselves on a Wednesday morning. I'm gonna go to work. What up? So it is the end of my day. I am on my way home. My commute is taking a little longer than usual because there's an accident near my house, but I am supposed to be at a dinner reservation in under an hour, so I need to get home, walk my dog, freshen myself up, and head over to a restaurant here in town called Griselda's. And man, they have got a margarita with my name on it. It's got aloe and pineapple and jalapeno in it, and I feel like I kind of deserve it. So today my Stitch Fix haul went up, and you guys are really into it, and I'm really happy about that. I think that there's a part of me sometimes where I know myself and I know what I mean, but I think maybe I probably come across like a little more abrasive to other people. I don't know, but I really appreciated the feedback and how everybody seems to just get my sense of humor. I talked to Leslie today actually about kind of like I don't know, that whole comparison thing of where you see somebody else's channel or whatever growing faster than yours and you second guess your own hustle. She's like, you're not the easiest person to like get in the groove with. Like you are a kind of, and I told her, I said, I'm kind of a polarizing person. She's like, your sense of humor is not for everybody, your taste isn't for everybody, and like, you're going to build and cultivate a more tight-knit community, but it's gonna take longer. I think my least favorite kind of person, especially as an adult, is the kind of person who makes you feel bad for being weird. The people who give, like, the girls who are always looking for a reason to point out that you're different so that they can make themselves feel better. It's like this mean girl tendency that people don't grow out of. Like, you know, you say something and you're loud, or you laugh a little too hard at something and people will go, it's not that funny. Like those kind of people, those are my least favorite kind of people. Like I would rather never interact with a person like that ever again in my life. You know what I mean? Like I could do without those people for the rest of my life. Those kind of people who want to squash your individuality because it makes them nervous. I've been experiencing that my entire life. I've always laughed too loud. I've always had more opinions than most. I've always had really strong thoughts and strong feelings, and just always been Aries. I've always just been a very fiery human. It freaks some people out, and the reaction that I get a lot of the time is just these girls who use it as an opportunity to make themselves look like they're in control by pointing out that I'm different. Of course, that's kind of a middle school thing, but it's like when you grow up and you're supposed to grow out of that stuff and people don't, it's just so disappointing. Those are my thoughts for now while I'm stuck in bumper to bumper traffic. My sweetie! Oh yeah, give a bum. Hi, hello. Sorry, I got a green light, so I got cut off. But either way, I am about to, oh hey kitty, I'm about to walk my dog, change my clothes, go to dinner. I'm in a time crunch. I gotta go. And just like that, I have a fresh face of makeup on, my little outfit for the night, which is the same dress you guys have seen probably several times, but it is the greatest throw-on dress ever that I got a while ago from Free People. Got a little hanky, what do you call this thing? A bandana from Madewell, and got my little ASOS heels that are a lot more comfortable than they look. So I almost felt bad for walking my dog for such a short amount of time, and then I realized he's the one who wanted to come home because it's so hot. So also, I am trying some new foundation from Cover FX that I got a sample of. I like didn't actually give a crap about it, and then I was listening to Jonathan Van Ness interview Karama Brown from Queer Eye. Both of them are from Queer Eye, and he was like, "Oh man, you look so snatched," and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's that Cover FX, you know?" And so they were talking about the Cover FX foundation, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. So I'm trying it right now. It's oxidizing a little bit. It does look a little bit darker than when I put it on. So it's a sample, so we'll see. I might just have to get it in a lighter shade, but we'll see. We'll see how it wears. All right, I am off to dinner. I will see you guys there. Say hey to the vlog.
Oh, hey vlog.
Hi vlog.
Woo! Oh my God, this is the best.
What up, queens?
I knew he'd be camera ready. You're my date for the night.
Aww.
Yeah, so, well, because I mean, you know, otherwise it's just awkward.
I say aw because she's engaged, guys, not because I don't want to.
Yeah, well,
She's amazing.
but it's like every time we hang out, Mike's not here. That's what breaks my heart so much.
Like
Sure.
if he's
Every
out of
time.
town, that's
It's funny because when we
around.
do see each other, we're like, man,
I know. You guys are like homies, but.
You guys have a drink that's called Apple.
got it.
There's one called Cardi B too.
Yeah. She just think about it.
Honestly, treat yourself. Between the Cardi B, people always
Yeah.
like, I want to get the name, and it's like, it's actually a really good drink. People come in like, I don't know what to do. What should I get? It's mostly default goes to the back of the drink. Or like a 50-50, which is our House Rocks. The Grisma is on the bottom with the crushed ice and the frozen's on top. She like chooses.
Dude, this is like pineapple, jalapeno, aloe. I don't even know. It's fucking awesome. Yes, my drink was $14.
I will say that.
Yes. Look at this freaking steak. Wilson's about to talk into that.
I got a photograph all my food.
Dude, yes. Get that, Brent. He's gonna need a minute. What's up, guys? It is Thursday and I am now headed home from the office early, like for lunch, because I just got my new Koyana bag delivered by FedEx, but of course FedEx delivers like way too early in the day, and my sketchy neighborhood probably would get the package stolen, so it has happened before, so I'm now making a race to get home, but whew, also going to trip on my heels apparently. I just got attacked by 2 grackles. Grackles are these gross birds that are in Austin that carry tons of diseases, and I just got attacked by 2. All right, I just got done with a run. I'm always proud when I can sneak a run in between work and having fun and different plans. Whew, it is really hot outside, but it felt really good. I don't know, running helps me really get out of my head. I was talking to one of my viewers today who's really just become my friend, Callie, and we were talking on like Instagram Messenger. If you guys ever want to talk to me, that's where you can find me. They're taking away the YouTube direct message platform because no one was using it. It was really hard to get to. Like, I think I only saw it twice and it was kind of by accident. You know how yesterday I said that, you know, you guys get me. I was like, I put that video up and like, I know that it was a little more opinionated than usual because, I don't know, I kind of just cut loose a little bit. And everybody was really nice about it in the first day, but then, as sometimes happens with my videos, they kind of pop a little bit, you know, and they get sort of a little bit more than usual viewership outside of my subscribers. And that, I can usually tell when that's happened because the negative comments start rolling in, and it always seems to happen on my controversial videos, like the one where I did the overnight rollers. What are they called? I don't care, but like everybody was convinced that I did them wrong, you know what I mean? And like just people came out of the woodwork, And it doesn't really matter who's right at the end of the day, because basically a commenter just can like walk in, leave their opinion, and then just like move on with their life and they feel justified. My opinion, because I've worked in this industry actually for a long time, not just doing a YouTube channel, but I started out working for Yelp, and then I managed a blog called Lovelyish, and they both were very comment heavy. They were both very like open box, tell me your opinion, you know, kind of basis platforms. And the cat wants out. I got used to, well, at first I was really like hurt, you know what I mean, by disapproving and disagreeing comments. And then, I don't know, I caught myself a couple of times disagreeing with other people's like videos or posts or something like that, and I would catch myself kind of starting to write something in the comment box and realizing I wasn't trying to convince them of anything. I was trying to convince myself that it was justified, that I was threatened by what they had said. So it's like there's a difference between disagreeing with someone and being threatened by their opinion. It's the same thing as, okay, let's take the presidential election for example. So like Hillary Clinton said, basically her whole basis was like, you know guys, we can make this better, but we have to work together and it's gonna take work. And then Donald Trump said, you don't have to change anything. The way you are is fine. I'm going to, in fact, let racists be racists and bigots be bigots, misogynists be misogynists, and no one ever has to change. And that's okay. And make America great again. And then who did we vote for? The guy who gave us permission to stand still. And I think that if you are a happy person, you don't feel the need to actually push like publish on a nasty comment, because a nasty comment, like if you ever get one on anything, just try and reframe it and hear it as if the person is trying to justify their feelings to themselves instead of trying to convince you of something. Because I mean, honestly, the hubris of thinking that you could convince somebody about something that they've put on the internet, like somebody, you know, writes an opinion article or puts a YouTube video out or something like that, and then, you know, you go on there and you say, well, I think you're wrong and here's why, and you don't have the right to say it. Like, I mean, you showed up, you watched the whole thing or read the whole thing, and then like, you know, if you were a happy person and you just disagreed with them, you would just move on, you know what I mean? You just walk away and let that be that. But like, if you're threatened by it, if it makes you have to look inward and you're scared to look inward, that's where nasty comments come from. And so a dislike is seen as a like by YouTube. They're the same thing. The lesson is giving something a thumbs down because it's gonna feel justified to you is giving your attention to something. If you actually really don't like something, you should just walk away. That's all. I know it's hard to do, but that is my philosophy on the internet. That is my philosophy on surviving on the internet, both as a creator or as a commenter, a consumer of media. Just in order to make the world a better place, you're gonna disagree with people, okay? Like and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with people respectfully disagreeing with me on my channel. That's totally fine. It's all about respect though, you know what I mean? I'm a difficult person. I'm not for everybody. I know that. I know that in my regular life, you know what I mean? Like, I have never been a universally liked person. And like, I had to really come to terms with that at some point in my life. I think, you know, when I was like a teenager and I realized I was not popular, and that no matter how hard I tried to water myself down in order to meet people's needs and their expectations, I just couldn't do it. I can't conform to that kind of stuff. Like, I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not on the internet to be universally liked. I'm on the internet because I have an overwhelming urge to shout into the void. I always have. It is just something where anytime I think something is great or something is bad or something is anything, it's the reason I worked for Yelp. It's because if I have experienced something that I think someone else might benefit from, I have just the overwhelming urge to share it. Like, I can't just keep it to myself. Like, if I make a discovery one way or the other, like, I have to tell people. I just want to sing it from the mountaintops. If something's great, I evangelize about it. If something's bad, I tell people. I'm just like, steer clear, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how I am. And so that's what drew me to YouTube. I'm on YouTube to hopefully cultivate a community of people who appreciate one another and who are mature enough to, you know, politely disagree with one another when that instance might happen. But we're not all here to just like you know, bend over backwards to please one another. Like, what's the point of that? The only people who perpetuate negativity are people who have negativity to spare. I don't have a lot of negativity to spare, you know what I mean? So I'm not going around leaving like nasty comments, and I know that like giving my attention to this is also perpetuating it. I get that, but at the same time, it is the nature of my job. You have to talk about it at some point. Like, I think I'm a pretty good person, but I'm not a monk. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just always meet criticism with just like total kindness and unconditional love. Like, that's not who I am. So yeah, I am going to have dinner with my friend Catherine, and first I'm going to take a shower so that I don't get, you know, a yeast infection or something. But I just got so much fun stuff in the mail. I can't wait to get dressed tonight. I just got a really cute pair of shoes, and my battery is dying, so I need to go take a shower anyway. It's like a signal from the universe, Kackie, go take a shower. But yeah, I'll show you guys my outfit before I head out. All right, I am running behind, but here is my outfit for tonight. This is my new helmet laying blazer that I am obsessed with. It's got this little leather detailing on it. I've got my little bodysuit from ASOS. I've got my Madewell jeans, and these are my new shoes that I love. They are these kind of low-heeled slingbacks from Sam Edelman. So thank goodness we're both running a little bit behind, and we don't have a reservation because the restaurant we're going to doesn't take reservations. Welcome to Austin, Texas. So yeah, I was like watching YouTube and I looked at the clock and it was 7:18 and I was like, I'm supposed to meet her at 7:30. I'm gonna need to let her know that I'm running late. I never do that. I am always on time. It is so crazy. So anyway, yeah, I'm off now. See you there. Well, you can say hi. You've been on the internet before when we threaded your eyebrow, we got your eyebrows threaded, and you were like, oh my God.
I've never seen that.
In fact, I think you said, am I gonna be on the internet?
No, I did. I've never seen it.
That's okay. Most people haven't seen my videos. So what is in this again?
Here.
It is mezcal, cynar, and fresh lime juice. First person camera shooting. It's not good. So yeah.
Did you win a video you?
No, it's okay. I got it. Hello. I want to try. Ooh. Yes. She is. Cheers. I'm not even sure that I got that, but it's okay.
Oh my God. Yes, amen.
It's so good. I realized that I didn't close out tonight from a continuity standpoint. I have my night guard in. Don't mind that. So I am all washed up. I'm lying in bed. I'm exporting my video for tomorrow right now, and the lesson learned from this video that's going up tomorrow, like, do not try to film before you have had your coffee. Because like it's a fine video, and I think that the content is really good, but like I would not blame anybody for being like, is this a corpse, for the first minute of the video. Like, I hope people get through the first minute of the video, because literally like it takes the first minute of the video before my caffeine kicks in, and then I'm like myself again. But I was like, God, there is like no way to edit this where I don't seem so low energy in the beginning, and I hate that, because you just don't know when you're filming. You feel like you're just yourself, you know what I mean? And like you're editing it and you're like, God, Kackie, like smile, like look at the camera, like have a little life behind you, like geez. So yeah, I hope that you guys aren't just like, are you okay? And to be fair, I was filming that when Mike was gone, and I think I was a little bit bummed out. I was just kind of like, I have a really hard time sticking to a routine when Mike is gone. I don't sleep, I don't go to sleep on time, I don't really wake up on time. I just, you know, like when you live with somebody all the time, like you do all your routines together, and so when he's gone, it's just kind of like, oh, what's my routine? And I just become ridiculous. So doggo passed out right here, and I am shortly behind. I'm going to turn on my alarm system and I'm going to go to sleep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. How freaking cute is he? It's just like taking in the morning. Good morning. It's Friday. We're not done yet, but I slept in a little bit, and the coffee is brewing right now, and I am doing a few little changes to this video that's about to go up here in 15 minutes. Once I get these changes made, I'm gonna just go out there with my cup of coffee and hang out with him I might be a little late to work today. I just am like, I'm kind of burnt out, you know? We all get a little burnout sometimes. So I wanted to unbox this on camera. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a full video on this yet. We shall see, but I wanna try her. Ooh, girl. She comes totally gift wrapped. This comes free of charge. They don't charge you extra to be this extra, which I think is hilarious. And also, Dior also doesn't charge you to get overnight shipping. Like literally this came in a day and it didn't cost anything extra. All this is, you guys, all this is a foundation. It's just a foundation. Oh, actually, is that true? Yeah, no, what is this? What are you? Is this just my receipt? Did they just like put this in this bag because it's, yeah. Oh, okay, we got some perfume samples. Huh, cool. But literally all I did was order a $40 foundation and they allow me, they enable this level of extraness for a $40 foundation. So this is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. A viewer asked me to try this, and so I am trying it. Got it in the shade 1N. The neutral looked pretty yellow. You know, some of these lines lean more yellow and some lean more neutral, and then I'll go with their more yellow shade. So I will try this here this morning because I think this is actually a pretty lightweight foundation. I'm not sure. Waterproof, sweat resistant, custom build. So natural glow finish. So it sounds about right for me. I'm excited to try it. But my Cushion Dough review is going up right now. I hope that you guys like it. And I'm gonna go ahead and try this right now because I actually have to get ready. All right, you guys, here is my outfit for today. And the shirt doesn't want to stay tucked in, but she is going to listen. These, again, are my new shoes that I got yesterday and I went to wear them again. They're basically like flats, you know what I mean? They have just like such a low heel on them that they basically feel like flats, and it's really nice. And then these are like the oldest pants ever from ASOS, but I love them. And this is also from ASOS. And I actually bothered to flat iron my hair this morning because apparently Casual Friday is just a challenge for me. All right, I'm gonna go to work. So I'm at the dog park right now. I got a manicure during work. They treated us to manicures, and then some people at work got mad that they treated us to manicures. I can't keep up with the drama. But I'm at the dog park right now with Ollie, and I am gonna have to cut it short by probably about 15 minutes because I gotta get back home because tonight Leslie and Wilson are coming over and we are going to watch the new Queer Eye, and I'm so excited. I forgot that the new Queer Eye even came out, and so to speak, I'm very excited about the new season. The first season, it made me so happy. I watched it twice through, and I ordered some Vietnamese food just now so that I can have that delivered. I love Vietnamese food. It's so good. So I ordered a vermicelli bowl and some spring rolls, and then we've got a bottle of pink bubbly that we're gonna crack open, and Wilson will probably drink beer, and just, you know, chill out in our sweatpants and just decompress from the week. So I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be really fun. So I don't know where my dog went. Ollie? There he goes. Oh, hey buddy. He loves the park. I like couldn't take him on another walk, you know what I mean? Like when he could be running free, but like he doesn't do off leash unless it's fenced, because he's a bloodhound and he'll run into traffic. It's just the way that he is. So I guess I'll catch up with you guys later, but I just wanted to share with you guys I'm done with work on a Friday and I have fun plans, and yeah, and I'm taking Monday off. Boom, 3-day weekend. Yes. Good morning, guys. I need to take a shower. My hair looks really bad, but it is Saturday. It's the beginning of a 3-day weekend for me. I look crazy. But yeah, last night I didn't really like catch you guys up or take you guys along, but I had Leslie and Wilson over and we watched Queer Eye, and I've been testing, where is it? Where did they go? There we go. I decided to test this. Can you see that? It is called drop it, drop the headache, enjoy the wine. And it's like this, like instead of those like wands that I was using that are expensive and they're funny, like people always are like, what are you doing? Because I have to let it cook in my wine for like 8 minutes. I was hoping that this would really help. It says that, you know, it's kind of like a sulfite and tannin reducer. Let's just say it didn't really help. I don't feel great right now. I think I probably just need to take like a decongestant or something, because I don't feel like horrible. Like I think it did okay, but it didn't like remove everything for somebody who's sensitive to it. So yeah, I was like, all I thought that I was gonna get out of a nice like Saturday was to sleep in. I woke up at 7:30. Like that's when I wake up for life in general, for work. So I guess this is adulthood. We don't sleep the mornings away anymore, which is, I guess it's fine, but because I feel fine. But I'm going to have some coffee. Let's see. I like to save my Kate Spade mug for the weekend, but I don't think that I did this time. I think it's in the dishwasher. So I am going to use this one. It says, I'm special. It has a bunch of Florida stuff all over it. But the reason it says I'm special is because when you go to those truck stops where they have mugs like this with every kid's name on them and you just go pick yours off the wall, they don't have a Kackie. And so I got that in college. I just thought it was really funny. Me and my friend Robert were road tripping and I like stopped in and I actually got it from my roommate and she didn't really care. And so I just took it. I have my bridal fitting today. I'm so excited. I basically hired the best bridal alterations person in the city. She books out 6 months in advance, and my coworker used her for her wedding, and she just, you know, said it made her feel so confident, rave reviews, etc. Wow. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? He really likes milk. Like, it's his favorite thing in the whole world. Guy's my little buddy. He sleeps under my arm at night like a teddy bear. It's so freaking cute. All right, so yeah, he's also begging for this because, hello. Hello, can I help you, buddy? I bet you can hear him purring in the microphone. It's so loud. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want more milk, you little addict? You little junkie? Give me the milks. I don't have any. What do you want from me? Milk, you stupid human. Obviously. World's greatest cat. I love him so much. But I mean, this is the thing, is he gets his needle stuck on everything. So it's like, if you're sitting there watching this being like, just give him some milk. Like, it's just all day it's this with something. It's the milk, or it's turn on the faucet for me, or it's put ice in there, or like in his dish, he wants ice in his water dish, or it's time to feed me, or it's time to let me out, or it's time to let me in, or it's time to let me out the front door, which he doesn't ever go out the front door. Oh, it's time to let me through the back wall of the laundry room, which isn't a door and doesn't go anywhere, or like it's time to let me into your, like, you know, your dresser. It's, you know, we can't all just like, you know, if we just let Per Monster decide what we did, we would just be like doing nonsense all day trying to explain to a cat there's not a door there. So yeah, you know, I accommodate him most of the time. And I really did a number on my hair, like sleeping on it. It looks crazy. Oh, God bless it. Mm-hmm. Because you have so many needs. Is that enough? You want more? No, that's all you get. Because the dog doesn't like it. Yep. Live your life, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. So, initial thoughts on the first season of Queer Eye. I like it. But I don't know, maybe I just don't have the attachment to the people this time that they've like chosen, but we only watched the first 3 episodes, I guess. So maybe it'll probably get more and more sentimental as we go. But I liked it and I'm excited to watch more of it. I love it because Jonathan is, most of them are my age, but Jonathan I relate to the most. He's just like, he's so positive about himself. I mean, if you've ever watched him on his Instagram or anything, he, you know, has been practicing yoga for like, you know, 5 years very seriously, and he can do all the like Baptiste handstands and everything like that. But compared to all the dudes in Queer Eye, you know, he's not rocking a 6-pack, but he takes pictures of himself and he, you know, has like a pretty, you know, fit but like normal looking body for most people. And he's like, you know what, you guys, like, I know I'm beautiful. And I'm just like, yes. Because oh, you guys, I was talking to my mom about this recently. The pursuit of youth and I'll come out there with you. My camera finally warmed up. It's like a case of my camera being cold and the air being warm and muggy. So what I was talking about, and I have been talking to my mom about this too, I think that like something between the wedding and YouTube, and I mean, you know, take it or leave it how you feel about YouTube, you know what I mean? Like you can get really influenced by like comparing yourself to other people, or you can like, you know, just choose not to. Like you can mature and choose not to. Like it's not, you know what I mean? I don't think that it's, you know, like YouTube is victimizing anybody, I guess is what I'm saying. But there is just kind of this, especially like American thing, this ideal, right? Where it's so crazy because we compare ourselves to this unreasonable, I'm laughing because I sound like such a trope, but I suffered from an eating disorder for most of my life, and it never leaves you. You know what I mean? Like you always have this little nagging guy in the back of your head going, you know, you could be thinner. You could be thinner. I could go into it at some point, but I really self-identified more as like a orthorexic, you know, you just kind of like cut foods out because they're evil until you're eating like 3 things, you know, and it's a horrible like mental prison that you create for yourself. It's awful, and it's like literally all you're thinking about all the time. And I've gotten to this point now where I remember like breaking myself free of that and stopping counting calories and stuff, but the pressure doesn't really like leave you, and then there's this whole new pressure to age in reverse, right? You know, you're just seeing all these women, and like, you know, while we're criticizing them and saying like, oh, well, you know, the Kardashians would you just make a decision? Sorry, the cat. I've let him in and out like 4 times already. You know, we criticize them because we're like, oh, you know, they look like cartoon characters. At the same time, in the back of all of our minds, and it's the same thing that I was dealing with when I was when I had an eating disorder, was just that like anytime I would say like, yeah, it's really unfair that we're comparing, you know, we shouldn't do that, blah blah blah, but in the back of my mind I knew, but like I'm different, and like I'm really skinny, so like I outsmarting this whole process, and like everybody else is like weaker than me, and like that's the kind of, those are the mental gymnastics that illness does in your brain. It's like a control thing. And of course I didn't really think that, and I've never looked at anybody and gone, you need to lose weight. I've always just in my own head, like I have a lot of dysmorphia, where like I just don't see reality in the mirror, and so it's always just been that, like, and that's what's so crazy about it, is that I look at other people and I think that they're beautiful, and I think that they're perfectly imperfect in some cases, in most cases, and I think that, you know, their spirit shines through, and like that's the person that I see, and I just have so much trouble doing that for myself and loving myself that way. And I'm gonna like cry. I watch Jonathan Van Ness, and for some reason, something about him, like the way that he talks about loving yourself and the way he tells everybody how beautiful they are, you know, I'm starting to realize that like that's what life is made out of. It's like the people who actually go above and beyond to make other people feel good about themselves. And like I have gotten so bitter because I am like chasing this ideal of like not aging, and of my body being perfect, and of just everything being perfect, and I work on it all the time. I mean, I've read Brene Brown, I go to therapy, you know what I mean? It's something that I'm very aware of, But like, it's so crazy how these things just unfold in your life. Like, you just don't realize how many parts of your life that it's affected. And I think that like my effort right now is just that I'm like trying to consciously unwind that and just unpack it and just kind of stop the ride for a while, you know? There are too many women who hate themselves for no reason when everybody around them loves them. You know what I mean? People, not just women. But it is such a female trait. Yeah. My camera's about to die. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay guys, so it is almost 11 a.m. It's still Saturday. I have gone for a run, walked the dog, taken a shower, done my makeup, and now I am going to run, like, I have to go, no joke, like 8 places. Like, the amount of errands and things that I need to do today are kind of blowing my mind right now, but I think that they're all possible. I need to first get a smoothie, then I'm gonna go to my bridal fitting, then I'm gonna go get a pedicure, then I have to go get a bunch of stuff for a video, actually 3 different stores for a video, and then I also probably need to find something to eat for dinner tonight before I come home. Anyway, here's my little outfit of the day. This is, let's see, we got Madewell shoes, Madewell jeans, I've got my little Glossier sweatshirt on, kind of repping the squad, and then Madewell scarf. I'm a trope, but that's fine. Need to put some glasses on before I leave the house so that I can see. What are we gonna choose today? Do we wanna do these? That's cute. And then there's also, I do wanna go with gold today. There's also these. I'm feeling the other ones. Also, I really need to mail a bunch of stuff, but I don't have a printer. And I need to print out a bunch of shipping labels. I honestly think I'm gonna have to cave in and buy a printer, you guys. Because I keep having to print things at work. And then it takes me like 3 days to do the whole cycle. You know what I mean? Like, contact them, print it out, take it home, pack it all up, and then, you know, take it to UPS or, you know, wherever the next day. It's a drag. So, yeah, I think I'm ready to go. The dog is satisfied. The cats are indoors. Thank God. I'm always scared I'm gonna leave them outside. I do need to clean my house, but that is for another day because I am busier than a one-armed paper hanger today, y'all. Oh, throw all this stuff together. And I need to go to Rossum. That's the other one. If you guys missed one of my favorites videos where I talked about crystals and CBD oil, I am still like super devoted to this stuff. It's so good. And it is CBD infused MCT oil, but it's so good for calming down those anxious voices in your head. The ones that are just like nothing but self-doubt and nothing but just like negativity. I think, yeah. Bruce is upstairs. I just interacted with him. Okay, I want to get a new bottle because that's kind of their like starter strength, I guess. I want to do their like maximum strength because right now I'm taking like a full dropper twice a day and it's fantastic. I will say, like, if you are the kind of person who gets like really guilty and in your head about stuff, like I get guilty in my head if I like drink too much, and too much to me is like more than 2 drinks or sometimes even 2 drinks, you know what I mean? And I feel like I've just like done something terrible and like guilt hits me. It's super weird. So this morning, like when I woke up, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this. Bye guys, I love you. Oh shoot, I have to grab my wedding dress. I was like, I'm going to, you know, try and take this from a different standpoint. So I took my CBD oil after I had a couple cups of coffee. I took my CBD oil and then I went for a run and just sweated it out. Do that. I feel fantastic. Like I feel so good right now because I literally just like used something that helped calm my brain down of all of the kind of like nonsense and things that were not based in logic, like to make them shut up for a minute. And then I went and did something positive for myself, and probably sweating things out really helps too. And so now I'm going to go fill back in all those electrolytes and everything with a really healthy smoothie from the Juice Box / Soup Peddler here in Austin. And then I'm going to go and get my bridal fitting. But yeah, I can't say enough about that stuff. If you are kind of an anxious person and you just kind of feel trapped by it sometimes, like there's just nothing better than being able to have something that just like low key puts you back in control. So if you guys have tried it, let me know, but I'm gonna go get some more today. So lots of things to do, better get going. Hey guys, so it is now 12:38 and I am back down south in Austin. I had to go way north to go to my bridal fitting, but it was so nice. I'm so excited. It's going to fit so perfectly. It's so comfortable, and she put like a poof underneath in the petticoat. So I'm off to get a pedicure now. Hey, so I'm home now and it is 7 o'clock. I just got out of the shower. I did not wash my hair, but let's see. I went to the dog park, but before that, I cut my friend Bex's hair. I will stick in some before and after photos of that because your girl still got it. She had self-cut her hair, and she does usually a really great job, but it didn't go well, so I fixed it for her. Right now, you guys, I'm watching Ghost Adventures.
A piece of wood is thrown at him.
I'm just so glad that the show has never changed. There's like certain shows that I love having on in the background, and that one is just, it's so funny. It's so formulaic and it's so good, and they take themselves so seriously. It's so funny. I don't know. Ghost Adventures is one of my guilty pleasures. But anyway, I'm not watching Queer Eye right now because I'm about to make myself some dinner, and I'm like not gonna just waste Queer Eye on having it in the background. You know what I mean? Like I need to give it my full attention, but I am just going to kick it at home tonight, and you know what that means? That means Kakkie's having a chicken Caesar salad. Oh yeah. I filmed myself time-lapsing like cleaning lettuce many times, both on my vlog channel and in the last vlog, so I will spare you that. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do right now, so get jealous. Hey guys, it is the end of my Saturday night, and this video is gonna go up tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, but I just got done watching, gosh, a few more episodes of Queer Eye, and it's just such a positive show, and it's such just like a good constant reminder of like how important it is to love yourself, you know, because if you're looking for fulfillment to come outward from other people, you're always going to be left wanting because everybody else is busy worrying about themselves. You don't know what anybody's journey is. You don't really know what part of their journey you're catching them on. The thing that you need to invest in order to be not just your best self, but your best self to the people around you is to practice loving yourself and practice like looking in the mirror, trying to see yourself with the same kind of gentle eyes that you look at the rest of the world with. And that's an exercise that I'm really starting to prioritize. Looking at myself and not immediately looking for something that's wrong. I want to be more mindful of the things that kind of knock me off balance and how like unimportant in the grand scheme of things that they are, because I'm surrounded by so much love and so much positivity and such an amazing life. I will leave you guys with that. This very emotion whole of a vlog, I guess, but yeah, gonna film some stuff tomorrow that's going up next week, and it's gonna be really fun. I have a really fun video for you guys. I think it'll probably be on Monday. It's pretty good, so stay tuned for that if you want. And guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, and if you enjoyed the vlogs on my channel once a week ish, then you know, give it a thumbs up, and I hope you have had a lovely weekend, because by the time you'll see this, it'll be Sunday. And I love you. I really love you. And I hope that you love yourselves. And I will see you guys in the next one.